Okay, so we're making our pro short track debut now, I think. Still using good tires. Might want better cornering at some point. I will tune this thing though. That's probably good enough. Just a little bit more acceleration over top speed, because on short track it's usually, yeah, small tracks with a decent number of bends. We do have good acceleration already, but more acceleration is probably good. The bad handling might bite us a little bit, I'm not sure. Use the lead timer to achieve the functionality of the lead timer. That balloon is really close to the ground, I feel like. Am I wrong to think that? I don't know what elevation a balloon usually goes at. This is like the greenest place we've been so far in this game. Things seem to be fairly brown here. It also feels slightly long by short track standards. Now you can see there's not much rendered like outside of this little spot we're in. I don't know if this might be a whole map that's just this one little short track. I could be wrong. This one has a lot more going on in it, I feel like, than the other short tracks we've seen so far. What? Oh, come on, I didn't cut that much. I did cut through the tires, I guess. Yeah, this might be the point where we find our handling actually biting us, noticeably outside of Supercross. Say high acceleration is cool, but you gotta be able to turn too on a course like this. I was not even looking at you. Don't you worry about whether that was deliberate. My eyes are forwards. They're on the road ahead of me. Not on the things right next to me that I might run into. That would be unreasonable. That is... Dude, that is a perfectly sensible way of cutting that course. I don't know, I see those ramps there. Maybe those are, maybe there is more to this course that isn't just the race. To this map. But really, it feels like you're walking on eggshells with this game's cheat detection, so to speak. In regards to how much you can cut on these. I love how they fly into the air when they fall off their bikes. Also, fun fact, there are remarkably fewer women in the pro events in this game than in the amateur events. Random thing I noticed when looking at the list of participants that I mentioned last episode. Yeah, this is definitely not a gun it 100% the entire time sort of course. Get your ATV off of me. I hate it when unmanned ATVs end up getting in my way. Not too bad this course. Still handling pretty okay, I think. Took a little getting used to, but once you know the course it's not too bad, which is kind of how short track works, I feel like, really. I cut that a little bit more than I perhaps should have. Surprised the game didn't start getting angry. Yeah, that's probably about as much as I can cut without the game starting to get on my case. Which is annoying, but... I guess this game being so brown does kind of make sense, seeing as how you're usually driving on dirt in this kind of vehicle, as opposed to, say, like grass. You do not want to drive too much on grass in this game, I don't think. I think you lose traction on it. It's like on this course, for instance, I do think I generally want to stay on the dirt path, not just because, you know, that's where the game's telling me to go, but also in the sense that... Whew! But also in the sense that I start losing traction, if not speed, if I go off the dirt, I think. Okay. I think I'll get another bike before I start doing Supercross again. At which point I might try this last race again. If it took you too much trouble, I might just restart this whole Supercross thing. Though, it's gonna take a while to get another, like, 14,000 credits, isn't it? It might be a problem. Well, we can get started getting some money this way. Oh wait, hold on. Are there any other... No, we've done one of every kind of event except for Supercross, I think. Did one Pro National, we did one Pro Enduro, one Pro Short Track, did one Pro Freestyle. I think we're good, except for the Supercross, of course, but it is what it is. We're going to have a lot of Supercross to do again later, most likely, unfortunately, but oh well. Let's retune this thing. I do feel like, I know there's a lot of stuff to do, but I do feel like there's a bit too much in the way of menus to navigate if you want to just do a quick tune on your bike here. I do like that you get to choose your bike and tires from the top level menu. Especially the tires, because that's a thing you'll actually change from course to course. But then tuning is also a thing you might want to change from event to event, that you have to go deep into the menus for. Oh well. Anyways, construction site I feel is kind of comparable to scrapyard by a lot of metrics. Even in terrain in that, like, it's all very bumpy and so on. Whereas a lot of the other ones are more flat. I guess it does have ramps on it. It's kind of nice. I guess you have more, like, open parts in this one. It's kind of nice. Okay, well. So I like how the machinery is actually operating while we're here. You even have a similar sort of, like this spot here. Like, is this actually... It kind of feels like what's going on almost is... Like, this... It feels like they kind of use the same place as a base. Same map as a base for this as the one before it. Yeah, I tried. You can go through there, but there's not much point to doing so. At least not right now, when we have better, more important things to do with our lives. Like touching green things. But not grass, because you lose traction on that. Here we go. Oh. I have to go through these tubes, though. See, there you go. I like how I do silly little things like going through a concrete tube. To collect targets. You have to go the other way too. Oh, no, I don't. There's also, for some reason, a screen set up here in the corner. And this last one's just sitting here. Oop. Very nice. Average stunt score per minute is a very interesting metric to see. Alright, now let's lose a bunch of time to the red targets. Is there an easy way to get on top of here now? So that's what the game wants to do next. Ah! There we go. Really testing the grip on those tires. Where's the red one I'm seeing here? Okay. I lost a bit too much time. They're just trying to find this thing, but you gotta learn somehow. There you go. I don't know what the best way is to grab that one, actually. I guess like that. That's kind of a blindish jump. I don't like that. Not doing too hot on time, unfortunately, but it's not too surprising. Considering how it took you to find some things. Do I have to jump from the other side or from this side? I don't know if I can hit this target from this side. Absolutely can. Cool. I actually got really close to getting that, all things considered. Bleh. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Some of those jumps do concern me a little bit. They may be a little tricky to do, but not tons of them. I don't think I can jump up there from this ramp, all the way on top of the tube. I think I have to jump into the tube from here. It's always the good old beginner's luck of me somehow managing to, for instance, not hit my head on that the first time, and only the first time. Or having managed to barely grab the target on top the first time, too. Which I'm also doubtful whether I'll be able to do again. It's actually a pretty steep angle you have to hit that from compared to the run-up you get. Ah, shoot. I'm not going to respawn up there, am I? Man. Yeah, there are a couple tricky things that you have to do here. You don't get that many shots to do until you've run out of time, basically. I'm not against them having you do amusing, tricky things in these. It's just the number of them has to be kind of limited for it to not become a huge pain of restarting over and over until you actually get them. Well, they just have to give you more time, but... Or you can lose a surprising amount of speed to a little plastic cone. I really cannot imagine those things would throw you off as much as that one just did for me just now, in real life. Considering the weight of one versus another. Stop it! I'm getting stuck on that thing so hard. Like, I completely lose my ability to accelerate once I touch that cone. The thing is, I have to... I can't just follow the path drawn by the cones. Ah, those cones are actually a serious problem. I can't just follow the path drawn by the cones, because then I'm not approaching the jump from the right angle. Ah, see, if I try to adjust at the very last moment, I can't line myself up right, because it's just too... And turning in the ATV is very touchy, even with my supposedly awful handling on this thing. very sensitive. Rabbit. There. This one, it's the one that, other one that bugs me. Getting that one seems like such a pain. Because you need a serious running start to this if you're supposed to hit it from here. Man. I don't know if this is the right side to try to hit this round. It's really not. This one's easy to hit from the other side though, at least. I don't know if the tsunami wasn't necessary to pick that up, but it's close to it if not. This one's a little mean that you have to... There we go. Man, it's really hard to stay on that thing. And the game can respawn you, which is a problem, actually. Game, it's not where I need to be. This is not safe terrain. Stop it. That was another almost this run, I guess. Oh, way too fast. Jeez. I don't get these at very precise speeds as a huge fan. But yeah, that's very much a last target to go for, because once you get it, you can end up stuck there, I guess. This is one of the unusually easy ones here. Alright. There's this really big jump you have to do here. Ah! That's a big jump to have to do with such precise amount of air. Am I right to think this is where you're supposed to be doing this? Jump from? It's the only place I managed to get it from so far, at least. Okay, of course I can just smash my face on that. Not sure that saves me or loses me time, but... hard to get the correct amount of speed here without overshooting it. And I don't have the time to get the last one now. Same thing as the first shot. Man. There are just a few tricky ones here. And also time's gone within like a few seconds of getting all of it, but only a few seconds. These red targets are consistently just like... Well, some of them are just like a massive pain, but lots of them are consistently like just on the edge of not awful to do. And the occasional wiping out on stuff like that is also an obstacle for me. Okay. Cones, get out of my... we go. And there's this big jump I still hate. It was nowhere near big enough. At which point I probably need to restart again. I feel like I only have one shot to make this jump. This seems to be the right amount of lead up right here. Well, some little things like not wiping out here would also help. What? What happened? I have no idea why I wiped out. It looked like I landed perfectly fine. I might be doing okay this time. We'll see. Might be possible to make work if I don't wipe out there. Okay. We'll see. Still wiped out in all the usual places this time, but... oh boy. The game just automatically breaks once you finish an event, so you end up tipping forwards and hitting your face on something from there. Okay, anyways, see if we can do unique combos this time. Or unique combos is easy. Unique stunts we'll see afterwards. Okay, bye everyone.